my story.
My name is Wendy Ramkhali.
Hi, my name is Owen Oluchumabai.
This is my story that I can tell about Raise of Hope.
This is my story.
My name is Sihle Moy, and this is our story. Raise of Hope is an Alex-based NGO which has been partnering with the community of Alex for about 26 years now, and we work with all kinds of members of the community, from the little ones at creche and childhood development all the way to the grannies, and so it's kind of like a cradle to the grave kind of support for the community. Raise of Hope really cares for as many as 2,000 people in the community, and the way that it works, it is through these 3 focus areas and then 7 projects.
I'm Trish Lockwood. I'm the operations manager at Raise of Hope. I'm just going to talk to you about our newest project, Early Childhood Development, which was started in 2015 to assist caregivers who are caring for children in their daycare centres. So we've been running just under 2 years, and we are working with 18 creches at the moment, and it's just a wonderful opportunity to get caregivers to come and be equipped and empowered so they can pass on whatever they've learned to their children.
Okay, the name of the creche is Tawela Mkhoto Early Learning Center. We have 50 kids. We started 2015 on the 5th of January. So it's our 2 years. I was born in this house.
Oh wow.
Yes.
How has Raise of Hope benefited you and your creche?
They are helping us a lot with a lot of things. There are workshops. Like last week we were doing first aid. It's helpful. It's helpful. Everything that we must do with the kids.
Raise of Hope is giving you the
platform. Giving us the platform.
How have they benefited you personally?
Personally, they've helped me a lot because I had experience. I worked in a school before. I was working at Forest Crawford for 8 years. Then I decided to come here and start my own. So I didn't have a knowledge of what the experience around the township.
Yeah.
I used to be in a suburb.
So it was a very different
It was
change.
very different change. When I come here, so they came in and helped me with a lot of.
It's almost like a little family with the kids. Awesome.
They are my little angels.
Okay, cool.
I came here 16 years ago, and I've been with Rosac 15 of those. And we were the first project. So Rosac started in 1991. So that's when Raise of Hope started. We were the largest project, and then other projects have now joined us. It's all voluntary, so we have tutors that come and teach. We get those from the church and people that from word of mouth that want to come and teach. Rosac is a Saturday school, so the children here go to their own schools during the week. They must all go to schools in Alex, and they come here for extra lessons in maths and English. Some kids are really, really weak, but then some are also brilliant and want to come from getting a B in their school to getting an A here. So the extra lessons in maths and English.
When you come here, it's total fulfillment every single lesson, because you actually see the impact that you're making on children. And I think the most amazing thing is children actually calling you in January and saying to you, oh my word, I've done so well compared to where I was at the beginning of last year. And that is fulfilling, because you know that is something, a difference that you made for a lifetime. It's a place where children go and they know that this is a place where I belong. This is a place where it doesn't matter how many marks I have, it doesn't matter if I'm not doing so well, but this is a place where I'm accepted as a person, and I know that if I'm starting at one level, I'll definitely move on to a bigger level, a higher level, because there'll be people who support me and there'll be people who will push me to be the best that I can be.
My name is Bertha Muchadei, and I'm the project manager for Ithemba Labantwana Childcare Project. Ithemba Labantwana means hope for orphaned and vulnerable children. That's what it means. It's a Zulu name. So Ithemba Labantwana Childcare Project basically is a project that is partnered with orphaned and vulnerable children in Alex. We've actually walked a journey, holding their hand, partnering with them until they can stand on their own 2 feet.
I moved to South Africa 2 years ago, and I'm a social worker by profession, so I wanted to do something that would be useful, I think, and be helpful. And I found Rays of Hope through Rosebank Union Church. I mean, when you see the situations that the children are in here, it is just so much more difficult than any case I'd come across really in the UK. I mean, the most severe case you would come across in the UK, you would come across here almost every day. It's been hugely beneficial to my life. It's opened my eyes to a whole world of need that's here, but also a whole world of incredible people who are so generous, and people who just love these children and give every day to helping them. Watching the transformation of a child who is so shy coming completely out of their shell into this happy, bubbly little being is just, it's the best thing.
Knox essentially is a brainchild of Gary Seath, and essentially what we're trying to do is consistently and sustainably equip individuals in Alex to provide for their families and themselves, of course, but very critically to ensure that there's a strong biblical component to the work that we're doing with these guys and ladies in Alex.
My name is Owen, my surname is Mapai. I've been here in Alex since from 92. Most of the things which I didn't know in life in Knox I've learned them. Gary helped me with a lot of things. I can't even count them because it's too much. I wasn't like this, but I've changed because of Knox. Yes. I'm also a Christian now. I've never thought I would be a Christian one day. I was injured. Then I was in the coma for 3 months. And then since from then, I started asking myself some questions that if it wasn't for God, I wasn't gonna survive here. Hope and faith, it's not easy, but I do have those things in me. I was lost, but I've prayed a lot. I've prayed to God to ask Him to help me, and then He did help me. Even now, I'm strong because of Him.
We have 4 groups and 42 grannies. We meet once a week.
I'm 5 years now. I am working for the community because basically what I'm doing, I'm looking after children, vulnerable and orphans. For 23 kids who come and eat in my place. I don't stay with them because the place is so small. That's my passion, working with children all the time. We got 4 groups of grannies in Alexandra at different places. So Rays of Hope send the things for us to sew like these things, and then we do it, and all the grannies, to keep the grannies busy.
Yes.
Because they get, but every week if we meet, then we pray, we sing, we do all that kind of things.
How many are you living in the hostel?
We are so many. We exceed the number that we're supposed to be staying there. Evelyn is a good mother. Always she's smiling. She haven't got any long face. Every day you are welcome.
You say you're grannies of hope. You give hope to them. How do you see the future of Alex and the future of these kids?
Bright. If we can work with Rays of Hope the way we do, it's going to be bright.